What's going on, family? Welcome to Comfort CLE in Cleveland, Ohio. Had to check this spot out, man. I was hungry. Love the ambiance. Love the look of it. The feel of it. Super dope. So, we had to check it out. One time for them one time. And they get our absolute grub on. You can see this plate. It's going down. Got the wings, cornbread, greens, and candy yams. Y'all see the steam coming off of that. So the wings, you guys know they do whole wings up here in Cleveland. Freaking awesome. And I'm doing a voiceover because they had a lot of music playing and I didn't want to have a copyright strike or nothing like that. I had to put the phone down because I don't have a mount. So I can go get that first bite. And it was crunchy. I wish I could let you hear it. But yeah, they they had music playing in the background, had the jams going. Super crunchy. Now it wasn't that good until I put the sauce on. I had to grab the sauce. I told them to put it on the side. There was some seasoning, but a lot of the seasoning was at the bottom of the paper, which yeah, I didn't necessarily like that. I had to get the little taste. And so I put the rest of it on the chicken, which helped the seasoning stick. Now, I don't know if that's because of the way they fry it, but, it is what it is. Lovely crunch. I love that about these wings. Went back in, and, of course, the flavor was there. So that's something to note about Cleveland and their wings. The sauce kind of helps their seasoning stick because of the way they fry their wings. Of course, I went in, man, had to get my grub on. You know what I'm saying? Nods of approval. While I'm holding in one hand, low key want to drop y'all where y'all was at, and so I can go get my grub on. Look at me being fat. You know what I'm saying? Got to get them bones out. You see the heat coming off that bone, huh? That's how you know they done right. So I can appreciate that. The wings weren't dry. I love that. So fried hard and not dry. It's a good look. So I had to do that. Went to the cornbread. The cornbread does not taste like Jiffy, so I'm proud to say that. I'm not sure if I can say it's hot water cornbread. It is lightly sweet. It's a mild sweetness to it. So yeah, that's why I know it's not Jiffy. Jiffy is just sweet as all hell. I like the cornbread. Not sure if it's homemade. I did not get a chance to ask the owner. I didn't realize I was standing next to the owner and chopped it up with him briefly, and this was on Juneteenth. I didn't realize it until I looked at some of the articles they had on the wall. So, the cornbread was on point, and you see me smiling, man. Come on, like greens, yams, yeah. So, been to the greens. The greens had like a sweet pepper flavor, like if you go to Aldi, they got the pack of sweet peppers. And it was a little off-putting to me because, I'm from the South, so you know how we do it down there, man. I expect a different flavor. Nothing wrong with the sweet pepper flavor. It threw me off. So, they were done well. They weren't chewy. They weren't overcooked. So, yeah, I like the greens as far as the texture. The flavor, not really me. I'm from the South. We like it a certain way. So that's that. Then I had to get into them yams, man. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. They was on my plate. Yeah. So, we had to get into it. Hot. Tender. You know what I'm saying? I had to use soup coolers, man. Get back into it. So I enjoyed it, overall. And there was actually a lot of food. I think it was like $17 and some change. I couldn't finish all that. I finished the wings, but I couldn't finish all the sides. I finished the cornbread, but I couldn't finish all the sides. And if you're ever in the Cleveland, Ohio area, head over to Comfort CLE for 105.